This is Al Jazeera, and these are the stories making headlines. Egypt's new Prime Minister, Kamal Ganzouri, says he's been given full authority by the military to form a cabinet. Meanwhile, the crowds in Cairo have been growing all day as protesters once again called for 1 million people to protest against military rule. Shireen Tadros has more from Tahrir Square.
Young, old, male, female, Muslim, Christian, everyone is represented here in Tahrir Square. It's really a pretty incredible scene and turnout. What we can't see are members of political parties. The different stages that we're used to seeing in Tahrir Square that have been set up in previous Fridays aren't here. Those stages used to represent different political parties, but now people are saying that it's all about them, it's not about the parties.
In Yemen, there's been more fighting between government forces and a defecting army unit in Sana'a. There's been a series of demonstrations across the country. These pictures are from an anti-government rally in Taiz, where protesters gathered ahead of Friday prayers. They're calling for President Ali Abdullah Saleh to be prosecuted for his government's crackdown. Protests were also held in the capital, Sana'a. And Syria's military says 7 security personnel have been killed at an Air Force base in Homs in what they're calling a terrorist strike. This after the Arab League extended a deadline for Syria to allow human rights observers into the country. Meanwhile, at least 13 people have been killed in protests after Friday prayers across the country. You can find the latest on all those stories and more at aljazeera.com.